Hey everybody, Colton here, and I have a massive Doctor Doom Easter egg that I think we all missed in Fantastic Four First Steps. We may have finally gotten our first official look at Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom in costume on the set of Doomsday, and we can see his face. If you look right here at the post-credit scene from First Steps, we see Doom in the Four's apartment, kneeling down, Franklin is touching his face, and in his hand, Doom is holding his very shiny chrome mask, and in the reflection we can see what to me looks like RDJ in a hood. Now, before you say I'm crazy and seeing shit, which I very well may be, I beg you to please just look at the damn thing and tell me you don't see what I am seeing here. I even asked my wife, hey, do you see anything in the reflection of this mask? And she saw it too. So either I'm right, I'm not crazy, or the two of us are in like a folie à deux, which, again, very possible. Okay, so we do have confirmation that RDJ was actually the one in the cloak for the filming of this post-credit scene, and it was actually shot on set of Avengers Doomsday, directed by the Russo brothers, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to be an actual scene from the Doomsday movie. I also think the same is true for that Thunderbolts post-credit scene. Anyway, Vanessa Kirby, Sue herself, confirmed that RDJ was on set and the one in the cloak, as did director of the film Matt Shakman. Now, this could be like just a genuine reflection of RDJ's face in the reflection of the mask, but part of me kind of thinks that it may have been added in post. Let me explain. You see, shiny things in movies like C-3PO or Peacemaker's helmet, they're a nightmare on set because they're basically giant mirrors. So digital effects artists have to go in and paint out the reflections of cameras and crew members and stuff like that. The same is likely true for this super shiny Doom mask, and I actually have a theory that I do want to share with you here in a sec about why this mask is so shiny and how it connects to Silver Surfer and perhaps Doom being Galactus's new herald. Anyway, with the way the mask is angled, it seems unlikely that this is how the reflection would actually look, that the face reflection would be hitting that part of the mask. Then again, I mean, it is a rounded piece of metal, and so the light, hits it at different directions. It could very well be just a real reflection. And hey, by the way, be sure to check out our Iron Man and Doctor Doom pointing meme shirt. It's a great shirt to have to wear to the movies, and buying the shirt is a great way to support this channel. Okay, so what's the point? Why is this important? Yeah, it's super cool that maybe we see RDJ's face in the reflection of the mask, but why does it matter? Well, in the comics, Doom, he never takes his mask off, ever. And some fans have insisted that if Doom is walking around with no mask in Doomsday and Secret Wars, that it'll somehow be like a slap in the face to the character and the source material. But I have to disagree, because in the Secret Wars comics, we see Doom heal his face of that gnarly scar, and he walks around without his mask. Plus, I mean, you don't pay RDJ over $100 million to come play Doom just to hide his face the entire time. Now, it has been speculated that the reason that young Franklin, who does have the ability to heal and resurrect, as we saw him resurrect his mother, he's likely reaching out and healing Doom's face because it looks so painfully deformed. And that moment could be what gives us an unscarred Doom who doesn't wear his mask. And I think that Franklin's ability to heal Doom's face will be just the first glimpse that Doom gets at Franklin's immense power. So while we're on the topic of whether or not they should show Doom's actual face, yes, I think they totally should, but I would also totally be down with them not showing his face until say the third act of the film, and maybe we just get little glimpses of it in the reflection of his mask, and then they save the big face reveal for toward the end when he takes the mask off and Peter sees him for the first time. Now, with all this talk of seeing a face in a chrome reflection in a Fantastic Four movie, it does make me think of this great scene with Johnny and Shia LaBeouf where he can see his face in the reflection of her face.
I could see me in her face.
I did a video that I hope you guys will go watch after this one, where I speculated that, like in the comics, Doom's first fight with the Fantastic Four ended with him being hurled into space on a meteorite. And this fight may have happened during the Fantastic Four's first 4 years of fighting their greatest foes. Remember, in that opening montage sequence, we learned that the Fantastic Four have been active for those 4 years, fighting some of their greatest villains, and it's possible that Doom was one of those villains. And if they defeated him and sent him hurling into space, that could explain why he wasn't in First Steps. And it's also at the end of First Steps that we see Galactus thrown into deep space, just like Doom in the comics. Now, if Doom and Galactus have both been hurled into space by that damn Reed Richards, we could see the two meet just like when Doom met the Kang variant Rama Tut while he was stranded in space in the comics. So, if these two titans meet at the edge of the universe and they learn that they were both sent there by the Fantastic Four, we could see them form an alliance, and with Shalla having betrayed Galactus, Galactus will be in the market for a new herald. So, I think we could see Galactus rip Shalla of the power cosmic and bestow it upon Doom. And that silver coating that we're used to going on a surfer could instead form around Doom as his metallic armor, and viewer Matthew Hamilton left a great comment theorizing just that whereas Shalla may have created an extension of her body in the form of a surfboard, Doom may have created a mask to hide his scarred face, perhaps a scarred face that was a result of his initial defeat by the Fantastic Four, which resulted in him being hurled into space in the first place. But in the comics, and in the comics there's a few different ways that Doom gets his face scarred. I think one of the ways was when he was tampering with interdimensional travel, when he was trying to go save his mom's soul from hell. But I'm pretty sure the original way was when he put on his iron mask and it was so hot that it melted to his face and scarred his face. So we could see something like that happen where Doom's face is fine, but when he is bestowed with that new metal mask that's perhaps part of the power cosmic, that could be what destroys his face. And then in the post-credit scene, when he goes to Franklin and he takes off his new mask and his face is all fucked up, that is when Franklin could heal his face. Anyway, I don't want to repeat the video that I just did, but essentially I think Doom would now be serving as Galactus's herald and seemingly going to get Franklin for Galactus, but Doom will of course then betray Galactus and likely kill him and take the power cosmic. And Doom may even be pissed at Galactus for scarring his face so bad. Anyway, I personally think that Doom is collecting Nexus beings almost like they are Infinity Stones, but on a multiversal level. Wanda would be the Reality Stone, Loki's the Time Stone, Galactus would be the Power Stone, America Chavez would be the Space Stone, Sentry is the Mind Stone, and Franklin, a character who had a strong connection to sacrifice, would be the Soul Stone. So anyway guys, let me know, am I crazy, or is that RDJ's face the reflection of that mask? Hey, it doesn't have to be mutually exclusive. Maybe I am crazy, but also that's the reflection of RDJ's face in that mask. And what do you guys think about this idea of Doom's mask and his armor being the power cosmic bestowed upon him by Galactus, the same way it's been bestowed upon all of Galactus's other heralds? Let me know your thoughts and theories down in the comments below, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. I've been your host, Colton Ogburn, and I will see you next time. Bye!
You're still here. It's over. Go home.